Hey, what's happening guys? My name is Doodles and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Rotosound Red electric guitar strings. Right, and before we get started in today's video, I just want to say that this pack of guitar strings is actually empty. And the reason for that is that I recently made a video for all you beginner guitar players out there on how to change a set of electric guitar strings, which you can view if you click the box somewhere around there now. And I did that by changing the strings on my trusty Gibson LPJ 2013 model. And I've been using Rotosound Reds for about 2 years now. And the reason that I ended up making the video that I pointed up there, which I will put on the screen now if you missed it the first time, is because I've been playing for 2 years and I recently broke my very first string using Rotosound Reds, which is pretty good going, 2 years and only one string breakage. And I thought that I had to do a review and just show the world how great these strings are, especially considering that you can find them on Amazon for less than £4 in the UK most of the time. And also I just want to tell you a little bit about the strings. The strings are 11, so they are quite thick strings. They go 11 to 48. And then the reason why I started using reds and 11s more specifically rather than using 9s or 10s is because I used 2mm picks as well, so quite thick picks to go along with my thick strings. The reason is that I found that when I was using 9s, not as much 10s but mainly with 9s, if I'm trying to sort of play faster on the higher strings, like that sort of thing, I couldn't get the bite and the attack that I wanted out of it, and it sort of, I've hit a lot more dead notes. I think it's a lot easier to get the sort of the attack going with the thicker strings, and also with your lower strings it keeps the tension when you drop the tunings down, because if you say use 9 to 42s and you tune to say drop C, the strings get very loose and they don't hold the tune as well, and can also sound muddy where they haven't got the tension to maintain the clarity and the tone that you need. So by using 11s, I can play in standard like I am now. Actually, it's not in standard, it's in drop D. My bad. Or I can go all the way down to drop C and still maintain the tension that I need to get the tone that I want. So that's the reason why I use them, and also for the fact that I have only broke one in 2 years, which is pretty damn good. But don't take my word on it. I'm going to play a few riffs now for you, a few chords, both distorted and clean, to see how they sound fresh out of the pack. I've used this guitar for probably about half an hour since changing the strings, and they do say that you should change the strings on average after about 20 hours playtime, but if you record a lot or you gig a lot, you might want to change them a bit sooner because you always want your strings sounding fresh, or to reduce the possibility of string breakage when you are on stage. But if you're just a bedroom guitar player, 20 hours of playtime should be about sufficient before you need to change the strings, unless one breaks sooner. So what I'm going to do is play a few bits for you now, not too much though, just to sort of give you an idea of how they sound. And then I'm going to go away over the next few days. I'll rack up about 10 hours playtime on these strings, and then I'm going to come back and record the same stuff again, only this time with the strings that are more worn in, and we'll be able to see a difference in tone and maybe hear it, and I'll be able to show whether the strings still sound like they've got a lot of life left in them after 10 hours of playtime. And this is my first string review, so this is an idea that I've just came up with and just going to try out now. And obviously if I do any more string reviews, I'm going to follow the same concept, and we'll be able to judge which strings sort of hold up in terms of their sound and their quality the longest, and whether some even snap within 10 hours of playtime. And also bear in mind that everyone's playing style is different. If you're trying to do bends that are going up like a step and a half to 2 steps, then you probably will break a string within 10 hours. But everyone's play style is different, but for mine, we're going to see how it holds up in 10 hours. So now I'm going to play just a few riffs for you, just for 30 seconds or so, just to give you an idea of the tone, and then we'll come back and we'll do it in 10 hours time, and we'll see what the results are. Right, on that note, that brings me to the end of the review. If I'm perfectly honest, it's probably been closer to 12 hours of playtime rather than 10, because I've been using a stopwatch on my phone to keep track, but it's so easy to forget to turn it on that my timekeeping hasn't been entirely accurate. But even with 12 hours, the play wear is really minimal. It still sustains fine, the tone still sounds okay, and I wouldn't have any worry that the strings are going to break anytime soon. I think they've still got a good few hours left in them before that might happen. But I'm probably going to change them soon just because I use this guitar a lot in recordings. I want it to sound as fresh as possible. But if I don't have any spares, I won't be panicking just yet. Absolutely fantastic strings. Like I said, I've been using them 2 years and I've only broke one. So that's pretty good going, especially considering they're only £4 on Amazon. So if I had to give them a rating out of 10, I'd give them a solid 9.5. And that's only because I believe it's very rare that something truly is perfect and deserves a 10 out of 10. So 9.5, I could not recommend these enough. If you haven't checked out Rotosound strings, do so. Like I said, for the price, you really can't go wrong. The durable's hell. I push the strings to the limits and they keep coming back for more. And I'm going to keep using them on my guitars. You're going to keep seeing them in the videos. So on that note, that brings me to the end of the review. If there's any other strings you want me to check out, or if any other guitar accessories, pedals, guitars, whatever, they want me to check out, let me know in the comment box and I will try to do that for you guys. And if you like the 10-hour playtime concept of the review video, let me know in the comments also, and I'll keep doing it in future videos. But that's the end of the review. I've been Doodles. I thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos, you can do so by clicking the subscribe box either on screen now or just below the video. And if you want to see any other strings being reviewed or any other pieces of gear, please let me know in the comment box. And if you want to check out some of my other content, you can click the box on the top right hand side of the screen now, which is for the Gibson 2013 LPJ, which was the guitar that I used for this review. Or if you want to check out one of my cover videos, you can click the bottom right hand side box, which is my cover of Guile's theme from Street Fighter 2. That one was probably my favourite video that I've done so far on this channel. I had such a blast doing it, so make sure you click that box and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I did. But that is the end of the video. I thank you so much for watching. I've been Doodles and I will see you guys next time.